reading amending the Lamar's Code of Ordinances, Section 92.02, water rates for service. The user rates adjustment is needed due to the expenses related to the reverse osmosis project. The rate structure specifies what rates need to be at the completion of the project to cover operational costs and debt service. Administration recommends council approve the second reading.
Motion to approve the second reading of ordinance number 989, amending the Lamar's Code of Ordinances, section 92.02, water rate service.
Second.
Rates for service.
I have a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Bruns. Sturgeon.
Yes.
Wick.
Yes.
Pick.
Yes.
Goodchild.
Yes. Action item E3, sewer rate ordinance. At the April 16, 2024 meeting, council approved the first reading amending the Lamar's Code of Ordinances, Chapter 99, sewer rate or sewer service charges. The charges need adjustment due to the expenses related to the industrial pretreatment facility and the combined plant expansion projects. The rate structure is based on construction estimates, operation, and maintenance of the new facilities. Administration recommends council approve the second reading.
Motion to approve the second reading of ordinance number 990, amending the Lamar's Code of Ordinances, Chapter 99, sewer service charges.
Second.
And I would just like to note that since the last one I had the question, Jason did go look and figured it out, that it's a base monthly fee and not a minimum fee, just so everybody knows.
Yeah, so that's changed. That's changed under 9907 to reflect that base monthly fee.
Good. We do have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? If not, we'll have roll call, please.
Sturgeon.
Yes.
Bruns.
Yes.
Pick.
Yes.
Goodchild.
Yes.
Wick.
Yes.
Motion carried. Moving on to action item E4, Lamar's Industrial Park 4th Edition Development Agreement. At the April 2nd, 2024 council meeting, the city of Lamar sold lots 1 through 7, Lamar's Industrial Park 4th Edition, to the Lamar's Business Initiative Corporation, LBIC. The sale was in the amount of $2,017,400 to be paid to the city as lots are sold. The terms of repayment are to be outlined in a development agreement which is attached. Administration recommends the approval of the development agreement with the LBIC.
Motion to approve the development agreement with LBIC for Lamar's Industrial Park 4th Edition.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Discussion. Jason, you're up.
All right, I'll start with Southview and Baylor with JEO is here in case I misspeak. So the sanitary is done. For the most part, storm is done. Force main and water should get started next week. And then I would assume paving at least by the end of May.
Yeah, hopefully before then.
Yeah.
Weather dependent.
And that completion is still July 1, so they're still okay. Industrial Park 4th, we just had a progress meeting this morning, so they've got about a month left of dirt work to do. And then they'll start with underground utilities. So that has July 31st schedule, so they're not, well, both projects, rain has hampered them, but really hasn't delayed them a whole lot. So the railroad interchange project that we approved a couple meetings ago, that has a start date currently as of May 20. They should get started on that thing.
Which one is that, Jason?
That's the railroad interchange project, so
Okay.
behind Vans and
Gotcha. Yep, okay.
there. You got the update on plywood from Cody and Leslie. Highway 3, Steve, you mentioned it. INA should get, that is a DOT project, not a city project, but just an update. INA should finish the sidewalk portions today. And then the rest of the week, they're gonna work on our parking lot driveway, or entrance, and get that huge dip out of it. So that should be the rest of this week. They do have a few patches in the driving lanes to do as part of the project. But right now, they're unsure of whether or not they're gonna do that now or wait until after June 17th to do them, which is after ice cream days. And June 17th is the date that the asphalt, Barkley is scheduled to come in and start doing the asphalt stuff. So they're trying to determine if they want to affect traffic flow twice or just once. So that's up in the air. That's all I had.
Okay. Any other questions of Jason?
Highway 3 will be a blacktop overlay.
Yep.
How thick?
I think they're milling, boy, that was just talked about this morning. I think they're milling 3 inches off, and they'll put 3 inches back.
Is that gonna be enough for pushing? Because that's a heavily truck traffic road.
Yeah.
Holding up. I thought that was gonna be a cement overlay. Okay, for some
Just
reason.
asphalt.
Okay.
I thought, the inspector that's out there, I thought he said 3 inches.
Okay. Joe, do you have anything for us?
Not a whole lot. With the budget amendments set now for the hearing, I can get budget booklets printed and talk to you guys hopefully on 21st.
Okay. Council, Mark?
Yeah, this Thursday, bring your children and their bikes up to the YMCA parking lot at 5:30. We're having a bike rodeo. We'll have some hot dogs and chips and helmets and things like that. That's it.
Steve?
Nothing, thank you.
I don't have anything. Clark?
Couple things, Jason. The railroad crossing 4th down there by Bellissimo Coffee. I drive a short box pickup, so it's got a smaller wheelbase. So maybe it's really bad for a shorter box wheelbase, but are we contacting the road? At one point in time, I know Scott Knight told me the railroad was actually gonna go and raise those tracks up. Is that still in the works, or how are we coming?
Okay, so I think a couple things. I don't know if it was last year. The railroad had a larger project where they were doing a longer stretch and checking all of those things. They didn't quite get to Lamar's, but now I think that's on hold. Plus, the contact Scott Knight had with the railroad is no longer there. So he's trying to figure out who the new contact is. But
You mean we're on hold, that project?
that project for some reason stopped.
The other one, the bigger one,
Yeah.
but that's all UP, right?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, just so it's on our radar, that's the big thing. And then the other thing that I just wanted to just make a really quick comment, that with water and sewer rates, citizens need to understand this is necessity. We are paying for some big dollar projects that are needed, and they're not all by our choice, but they are needed, so I just wanted to reiterate that, so nobody wants bigger bills, including me. That's it.
Brian?
I got nothing.
Brad?
Nothing for me.
All right.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Meeting adjourned.